I think all of the technical difficulties have been worked out for the most part. Um, but I won't be surprised if something terrible has happened and I'm just not aware of it yet. Hello, Derp. There's an art stream. I never decided on what to draw, but that's okay. I thought maybe I'd work on a thing I've been procrastinating on for a very long time, which would be my Live2D model. I've made them before, but they're very work intensive. So I've maybe put this one off for a while. Yes, I've made very rudimentary, let me emphasize, rudimentary Live2D models. I'm certainly not a professional, but I thought maybe I would try to do this one. I think I've made, I believe, about 3. Yeah, I just checked my files. About 3. They are, oh, there's so many layers each. You can do part of it and then save the rest for later. Yeah, I'm probably gonna end up doing that. It's been a while since I last did them, but that's okay. I have my rough draft. That's my rough draft. But I decided not to use this picture for some reason. I can't tell you why. No, you always gotta start every art stream. You know, it's an art stream too. You gotta start every art stream with like just a lot of scribbles, just a lot of circles, you know. That's the secret. Ask any artist, they'll tell you. Gotta draw just a ton of circles. Start out. Also, just draw the head entirely too large. And then have to deal with that later. Live2D is a little bit difficult for me also for some other reasons besides just it's difficult in general. And that's mostly you have to draw quite large for it. Can confirm. Yes, of course. But I'm a heathen and I draw on pretty I thought I drew on pretty large canvases, and then I asked my friend about it and she was like, "Yeah, I draw on 6,000 by 6,000 pixels. What do you draw on?" I'm sitting here with 2K by 2K or 3K by 3K. I think I saw a VTuber model or like a Live2D model that was even 7K. And it was just, oh, files must be so large. An art tip I learned from 4CSP that you might like. If you do a ruler on the folder, the ruler applies to all layers inside of it. Yeah, so you can also duplicate the folder for all part you'll need and keep the same rule. That is a smart idea. I usually just suffer. Actually, I usually just move the I move the ruler from point to point, and I don't actually know why I do that. I suppose I should do a full body. And then just work on the half body part of it, because if I did a full body, I might die on stream. But I can at least plan for a full body, huh? Sure. Just put the arms right there. It's fine. This is always fine. My laptop can't handle anything higher than 3K by 3K. Oh yeah. My computer can't really handle like anything above 4K by 4K. I learned the hard way. Cause I was like, maybe I'll try to do a large canvas just to see, just as a treat. And then it turned out my computer was like, no, there's a reason you don't do this. Then you taught me something I didn't know. You know, I don't know if it's widespread or if it's just the people that I talk to who do that. So, you know, it could just be a thing in the group of people I talk to. Maybe they just draw ridiculously large. I draw on a 1500 by 1500. I think that's a pretty okay size, honestly. You can tell I'm not super used to drawing curves. Honestly, most things on the internet really only require it to be like 1 to 2K. Anything larger kind of, I don't know. Or at least, you know, for like, maybe for like non-professional stuff, I think anything larger sort of bogs the rest of it down a bit, unless you're going for something like super high def. And you need the high definition. You gotta see every single brushstroke, all of the mistakes. Well, all of the mistakes in my case. For other people's case, it's probably like pretty. Hands usually go down to the hip. I sometimes draw arms a little too short. That's because I don't know anatomy. I mostly just do shapes. And I think if the shape looks right, then that's probably right. If all the lines add up, then you know, that's probably okay. Which is why my art can look a little wonky sometimes. So I'm more shape focused than I am accuracy focused. I've made some 32 by 32 stuff. In fact, yeah, that's how I started drawing digitally. Oh, pixel art. I also started with pixel art way back with MS Paint. I think the first things I did was, oh boy, I was modifying Sonic pixels and I was trying to animate them. I never made anything like any original stuff though. I just found like a Sonic pixel sheet and I'd use the Microsoft pencil tool over it. Color plus not that low. I really like pixel art though. I also really like voxel art because I think it's just so nicely structured and pretty. There is an anime I've been watching called Komi Can't Communicate. And one of the outros has it looks like pixel art. Like a lot, not like small pixel art, but like the style is all squares. It's very pretty. I really like it a lot. Yes, I did start with paint pixel art, except I don't have evidence of it. I think I at some point deleted it. Oh god. It's already happening. My computer's already angry at me. Please. Oh no, 7K. If I try to open this file again, my computer is just it's gonna light on fire. Gotta get that teeny tiny little fox peats in there. The problem is with how I design myself is for some reason I was like, of course, teeny tiny little fox feet is very cute. And then I had to deal with the consequences of choosing that. Because they're kind of shaped oddly, I would say. Because they're kind of like satyr, almost satyr-esque legs. They look, because they're people legs on top. And then they're little tiny peats. Something like that. Something like that. I know what I'm doing. I'm a professional. I couldn't get through saying that. I'm a professional. Alright, kinda. It's okay. Yeah, I forget about the fox feet too. And honestly, I know at some point I am just going to I'm going to draw just like sweatpants and have little feet stick out. And that'll be it. But until then, I have to figure out how they're shaped at least. Let's see. We're gonna figure it out though on stream. Don't worry, this is exactly what oh no. My computer's very angry. It's okay. This is according to Keikaku. We're gonna give ourselves a little bit more room. Are you going to rig your model or will you do the Live2D art and commission someone? I have rigged the models before, so I kind of want to try to rig my own model. But if I fail at doing that well, I will probably give up and hand it to someone else. Because there is some wild things that people do with Live2D. And it's crazy. Like the last time I touched 2D Live2D was maybe 2 or 3 years ago now. And people have done some wild things since I've been away. Because oh my god, these legs are gonna give me a lot of trouble. I'll figure it out. I want to show you guys something I saw on Twitter, and it's like I didn't even know you could do this with Live2D, but this person did. Let me see if I can find it quickly and easily. I know it's in my like somewhere. I know you're in here somewhere. But it's like it looks like animation that's on like 2D animation that's on a Live2D model. Oh, can you yes. Like what the heck? What is this? How do people do this? It's wild. Look at that. Absolutely crazy. Don't worry about what my favorites bar has. Let's see. I think there was another one I wanted to show because it's very cool. If I can remember the person who does it. Oh yes, they have it pinned. Like, what? How? Look at that. Like how the lightning goes up. Incredible. Like I really want to learn how to do Live2D because this sort of stuff really interests me and it's very cool. Oop. Yes, it's really, I believe, sorry, let me put it back. This one, yeah, this one's on my smooth shading. The other one, I should have said what they do or what their handle was. That's my bad. Let me go back and check. I mean, you guys can go back and check yourselves probably, but I also just want to do this because I showed it on stream, so I mean, I should tell you guys who the artist is. Let me find it. I'm just so stunned by the effects that people can achieve with Live2D now. Because when I first heard about it, I think the most there weren't any effects like that yet. There were really complicated models, but nothing that looked like that. Let me see. Here we are. This one was done by AKKA Lime. AKKA Lime. There we go. It's very cool. Live2D is so cool. And it's crazy, you know? I've once seen someone do 2 wings on the side of the face of someone. They rigged the wings. Oh yes, I've seen, I think there's two VTubers, a part of Niji-san, right? And they have wings on the sides of their head that are like animated. I do not know her name off of the top of my head, though. You know, I think the first one I drew was good. Let me go back to that. Hold on. You gotta mash the undo button. We're mashing. We're gaming. This is how you do art gaming. You mash the button. Yeah. I kind of like how this is shaped. They're not like fully there, but I do like this more than what I was doing. You gotta come in for the knee a bit more. Don't have a weird bump. The knees are gonna be weird on this design, and that's not something I really considered. I do think the legs have to be a little bit smaller though. And we're gonna just push it up. Or rather, I think the thighs do, perhaps. Not that smaller. This smaller. Okay. And then we pull this up just a little bit. Because proportions are wild like that. Sometimes it's really just a very slight adjustment. Things look a little bit better. I think that looks better. Although I kind of wish... kind of want it to... Okay. Gonna make that... We're gonna play on this real quick. Because I wonder if it should be more like... Yeah, it should probably be something more like this. Where it's more frontward facing, but I just don't like the shape very much like that. Thrilling. Control Z spamming. Yes. It's the big gameplays for art, you know? Big gaming moves. Wonder if because it is forward facing, so I feel like I have to wrangle the legs into facing forward also. But it'd be, maybe that could work though. If I did something like this. I'm like terrible when it comes to undoing versus erasing, because I'll pretty much undo every time. And I don't know why. Because I could just erase something, but apparently I want to go back to previous versions. I want to end in like a little more pot-ish shape. Which still isn't. Something like that. You got the little back heel. Uh-oh. Hold on. I'm gonna figure it out. We got one ankle. Got the back heel. That's a bit better, I think. Something like that. We got the little light furry bit. We're gonna make a folder and that's there. Now we're gonna just move it out just a little bit. Mostly just so they don't, oops. So the back heels don't touch. I suppose they could, but then, I don't know, I kind of don't want them to. I want things to be very separate. Or at least as separate as I can get them to be. Well, the thigh gap. Truly. Now, how close can I get them to be together? Some people say they have a method to their madness. I don't. I will do stupid things all day long for no reason, especially in art. Oh, it's late. Gonna try to get some sleep. Well, good night, Derp. Thank you for coming and hanging out for a little bit. I hope you're able to sleep well this time. You'll probably get to know how my attempts are at sleeping. Ooh boy. Well, I hope they go better this time around. Maybe I need to pull the arms out a little bit more. One thing I learned that may be cool, there's someone who made a move tool that works with a symmetry ruler. Oh, if you want to move things on both sides. You know, I think I saw that floating around, and then I never downloaded it because I'm dumb. Because that would have come in handy, especially right now where I think I made the arms slightly too long, the hands too long. Let me see. So I stand up and put my hands the side of my legs. They're okay, but visually I kind of want to move them up a little bit more. Kind of stuck doing this where I just sacrifice one side. Maybe I should just go download that now because that's gonna happen a couple of times on here. One problem I always have is that I always start with the body first instead of the face. So then when I'm fully done figuring out like how the body is going to look, I get to the face and it's like, oh no. Here we go again. I really gotta stop doing that to myself. Because it just feels like there's so much more pressure to do the face after you've done like the rest of it. Oops. Especially on stream Where it's like, Susie, you know how to draw, right? And then I struggle on the face for a million years for some reason. You know, the thing that everyone's supposed to be able to draw, but apparently I can't draw sometimes. Oh, a bit lower. So I suddenly forget how to draw noses. Don't mind me, just gonna try to figure out how to construct a face real quick. Hairline should be around there. Doing Suzusune Swim Cap Edition. Don't worry about it. Suzusune does not really have the most structured face. What do you think? Has to happen. Always torn about eyelashes because sometimes I draw them with a flat top, sometimes I do it with the squiggly. I think both are fine, but I should probably settle on the way that I do mine, I suppose. Actually, I think I made the eyes a bit too large. I need to go download that symmetry ruler. I gotta go download that. Oh my. Yeah, I think it's better. Otherwise, I'm gonna keep doing this. Move all of this down just a little bit. gotta get... My god. Okay. Gotta get the fox ears in there. I'm gonna have to figure out how many pieces of hair this actually is. Because originally I thought it was only 3 because it's a long bang and then side bangs, but I think it's more like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think it might be 6. What am I doing? What have I done? Because I have just so much hair for some reason. If I could get away with making these one piece. Probably not. But I can always separate them out further a bit later. Hopefully I can just get away with 3 pieces. Probably not, but I'd like to. At least for the front. The back is going to be... The back is going to be another story that I don't know if I'm ready for. Because at this point, I'm just sort of trying to map out what layers there's going to have to be besides the face. Because I kind of already know what's going to happen with the face. But now I have to figure out sort of like hair pieces. Because I just draw my hair wild, because it is. But you know, I kind of have to settle on like how many and what exactly the look is going to be. Since if I rig it or if I pay someone else to, they will have to do something about it. I'm pretty sure this is a piece. Yeah, it's a piece. Hair bun by itself. I think I can get away with just being like that. Let me see. We also usually have a piece that goes out like this. Only its own. Man, this looks like an incomprehensible mess, but I promise it probably makes sense. This is all the back, so... And these are the front. Like, this is the front. This is the middle front. This is gonna be the back. I'm not separating them out into layers yet, just because I don't want to do that for sketch lines, or for sketch and then for lines and then for everything. I'd rather just have the sketch be all one piece. Which I may regret deeply, but that's a future me problem, haha. That's definitely a piece. That's a piece. I think can get away with that mostly. Because either way it looks fine. It looks about what I usually do. Yeah, I might want to simplify it a little bit. And then I will add more pieces probably later, as I want to do. Put the hair together. Make it somewhat comprehensible. We are gonna... I guess I should make some notes for myself. Be like 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna have that as one whole piece, probably. But I don't really want that much movement on this tiny bang here. Or this one either, really. If I ask someone, maybe actually, so 3, 4. Those are set in stone. The other ones, I'm gonna wing it probably. Now we're gonna walk out. Here's something I do that is sort of... I don't know if it's dumb, really, but I feel like it's dumb because I feel like I spend so much more time on stuff because of it. But for some reason I insist on drawing the entire body and then I cover it up with clothes. And like, you do need a skeleton and everything, but like, this is a bit more than a skeleton. In terms of clothing layers, have to do the bell. Always gotta do the bell. That's just, you have to. Do you like my little bow thingy? Bells, well, the bell is of course front. These are in the back, probably separated in pieces like this. And these can probably just, I'm gonna get away with just doing one piece for the danglies. You know what they're, you know, the danglies. Underneath that, I usually have like a little undershirt thingy. I haven't rigged a lot of multi-layer things. I think the only one I rigged was, it was a single layer, so it wasn't that entirely difficult. But I wear 3 layers approximately. I don't want them to hook more like around, more traditional look there. I like the silhouette like this. The shoulders look kind of off. But the reference mountain pictures. Oh boy, let me see. Pink. Where's that picture? Oh, here it is. Hazuki sash usually a little bit larger. I'll do it a bit larger. Does mean that the remnants of the sleeves will be back here though, which is okay. They're kind of scrunched up bad. Yes. Maybe I did make the arms too large. It's possible. I tend to draw, I don't know, like I suppose it'd be superhero proportions, because it's 1, 2, 1, 2, 4, 7, 8. Yeah, it's 9 heads. It's I did the superhero proportions again, which usually means you gotta draw their hands a bit bigger so you can see them. I'll never escape. I always do that. Where's that symmetry tool? Gotta go find it. Up there. I know I liked it somewhere. It's in here somewhere. Hold on. Because it keeps happening. I've got to find the tool. I've got to download it. Because otherwise, this is going to take much longer than it already does, which is pretty long anyways. I hope everyone's Sunday was good. Mine was okay. I didn't end up doing too much. I worked for a little bit. I had pretzel snacks. Pretty alright. Symmetry move brush. Give this to me. Hold on. Yeah, copy these numbers. Go over to CSP. I have to wait for it to log me in, and then I can download it. Here we go. Download. One's in circle and square. As long as you check enable snapping. Change the size of the brush. Rectangular. Okay. Oh, vector, move, square, move. Square, square. Why are there 2 square brushes? Square symmetry, square angle symmetry. It's probably okay. Maybe do I add it in here? Yes. Oh, what is this? What is this? Okay, how do I use this? Choose a square. There's something you want to move. Change the size of the brush. So now your move is inside the brush shape. So press and drag with your pen mouse until the part you move is in the right spot. Okay. Oh, I see. Okay. Alright, I got it. I got it. That up a bit. I'm going to make them a bit smaller. And then a bit right there. And that looks a bit better. So, I think I want to move the whole arm up like that. Let's see. Move this. Yeah, I think that looks better. So would want you'd want this to spread out a bit more. Also, it'd be good if I looked up a reference picture. How come? Yeah, they kind of just look like that. Yeah, they got the pleats. Oop. Pleat. Pleat. Yeah, they just sort of look like that. Don't flare out as much. So I'll erase that part. I'm gonna flare out a little bit just because I prefer the shaping of it. I'm all about shapes. Oop. the most accurate for such things, but it's okay. I like it. The sleeves tied up. Kind of. I might just want like how I have this drawn with my stylus glove. I think it looks cool. As you can see, I also don't know how to draw hands really. I just sort of make shapes until it happens. Should really practice, and yet I do not. One is a bit too large. I'm just gonna look at the extreme values real quick. Just make sure most things are, well, the black and white look okay, pretty much. Uh-oh, okay. I am a fool in fox clothing. Drew this whole thing without the symmetry ruler on. Because I like pain, I guess. Yeah, I almost prefer to have all the fingers out. Looks so silly. Yeah, I guess. I would say mostly acceptable. Um, since this is the only part that's probably going to be showing this. So I don't have to figure out too much yet. Oh, I should close that. I don't think I have anything on this layer that I can see. Nope. Okay. We are going to have a little frame of what our expected spacing is going to be, which is about to here. That's roundness of corner. I like it for brush size. So this will be about the half body, approximately. We're not going to cut off the ears. Yeah, that's about right. Let's clean it up just a little bit. Still gonna line everything and like color it and whatnot, but I'm only going to cut up the top half of the body, which is a weird and strange process. Honestly, I don't know how people do Live2D from the ground up. I am a plebeian, so I draw the whole picture and then I cut it up. But surely there's probably a better way. What that way is, I don't know. But I will probably start lining it now, and we'll see how far I get from there. From there, some might say. This is why it takes me forever to draw things, though. Let me move myself so you guys can see. If I can. But like, just this. Already so many layers, so many folders. And this is just the sketch. This is the sketch that no one's going to see. Well, I guess you guys are going to see, but you know, nobody else is going to see it. And move myself back. This is fine. Yeah, this is fine. I don't know if this is where it was before, but it's close enough, I think. We're just gonna draw in the normal default G pen because I'm a heathen and I don't know any other way. I'm not gonna do the pupils yet though, because those are kind of annoying to cut out. Even though it looks weird without them. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Sometimes my tablet pen nib gets pushed in and it doesn't want to come out, so then I just draw a real long line until it's done. Ears next for no particular reason. How do I usually do ears? I think they're in 3 parts. I think I do. My brain is working. I think it's usually the front, the back, the inside, if I remember correctly. I don't know if you can necessarily do that with the way I draw my ears, but we will give it a shot and see how it turns out. Back is going to be here. I think it's in the back and then the middle, which I mean I do sometimes. Not often. This looks like a line mess, I'm sure, and I'm sorry. I know I said that I usually just draw and then figure it out, but there are some parts that I can that I know how to cut, so I'll just draw them pre-cut, I guess. These are the ears. Here. I will then have to separate them by left and right, but for now, they're just gonna There's just gonna be one group, so I don't get overwhelmed. Face. The ears are gonna go behind the face. Hair is going to go in front. There. I'm gonna do the pieces we talked about earlier. I'm gonna hide the ears so I don't get confused, as I want to do. I think this week I'm going to finish Inscription, which means I need to add a new game to my schedule, because I don't know if I'm going to be finishing Ace Attorney anytime soon. I'm only on trial 2, and it's, oh boy, I don't know how many trials there are. I can do this line. I've had some suggestions to me, but I'm not sure what exactly I want to end up with quite yet. This third bang is going to be on the very bottom. This bang will be over top it. These will be behind that one. Been suggested Valhalla, which is VA11 HA11. Oh, it's been suggested. Ah, Joe. Hello. But I believe it's a cyberpunk bartending game. I've seen a little bit of it, and it is my favorite colors, I will say. Points there because it is pink, blue, and purple mostly, which, my favorite colors. You wouldn't know it, but they are. I've also been suggested to play Outer Wilds, not Outer Worlds, but Wilds. This is the third bank. These were going to go behind the third bank. What else? This hasn't been suggested, but I just have Yakuza Like a Dragon. I haven't played that game at all. I also haven't played any of the Yakuza games, really. So... but it was on sale for the Steam sale, so I just picked it up. One is actually going to be in front of the first bank. Just going to go like this. These other bangs are actually going to go behind the head, so I will not worry about them. Actually I want to check Steam. also have Death's Door. Disco Elysium was an option the first go around, but it was outvoted by Inscription and Ace Attorney. It's gonna be on top. Ooh, I'm going to use stage directions because it'll be too hard otherwise. Front, right bank. Back? No, it's not back, but R, right bank. Middle bank. Left front bank. And left bank. Yeah, about 5 pieces, like I thought. Okay. Here's the head, here's the face. Okay. Ears are going to be behind that. We might I actually think I might on this stream only work on the face and head, because if I try to line out the whole half body, I might lose my mind. So, well, we're gonna avoid that one. The face is going to have to be cut up, but we're going to tackle that after I'm done with the back hair. Could specify that this is the front hair folder. See, Live2D is the only time I will ever label any of my layers, because if I don't, very bad things are going to happen. This is going to be back hair. Will be behind the ears. I'm also open to suggestion if you guys wanna, or suggestions. If you guys want to see me play a particular game, I can tell you if I've played it or not. Although, to be honest, I haven't played a lot of games, honestly. So, outside of like the really popular ones. Like, I have definitely played Mass Effect. I don't really want these back little thingies to move, so they're going to be one piece by themselves. So I don't think it's important. Oh. Top hair thing. Oh. The hair bond. Which is okay. By itself. Very well. Don't ask me when I capitalize sometimes and don't capitalize others. I don't have a good answer for you. I just do things. These are gonna be the How do I add? I forgot about these two little framey bangs. So I have to add those really quick because they're going to be mid bang. Okay. I mean, I guess they're not bangs anymore, but I don't know what else to call them. I guess hair would be appropriate, but eh. Mid bangs. And we're back to the back here. What is this layer? It's nothing. Ah, okay. This is underneath the hair bun. This is over top that. Excuse me. Okay, there it is. These are going to be the very, very bad pieces. Yeah. I'm not going to label those fully, but we'll do a neck. At least the lines of a neck. The guiding lines of a neck. I am a secret long elk. Got a neck going all the way up to my head. Necklines. I know this looks absolutely wild, and I am sorry about it. Okay. Wow. I'll spare ourselves some visual clutter here. Not a lot though. So now we're gonna cut up the lines of the face. After I steal pieces of it. If I don't steal from myself, then I'm woefully inconsistent. And I like to do red line. Well, dark red line, really. These actually have to be separated out. But we're gonna deal with that later. I actually don't really want to cut up the face yet because it's annoying. No, I don't want to do that. This is pretty okay though. So the hair bits, we'll do the eyeballs. Eyeballs actually have to be done bigger than what you expect. Just for clearance mostly, I suppose. It's a bit darker. Those are the whites of the eyes. Uh-oh. Looks a bit off, if I do say so. Yes, it's better. I really love the eye physics that some other VTubers have, where like their eyes are really big, and when they open, there's like stuff in their eyes that like bounce when they blink. It's very pretty, super pretty. But I'm afraid with how I draw, eyes are a bit too small to ever do anything like that. Just open my own design notes. correctly. So I gotta do the back of the mouth, then I gotta do tongue, teeth, my tooth, lower lip. It's a lot of construction work, honestly. Nose color, lower eyelid. Now we're going to, oh boy, we're gonna add the blush back on, and it's going to be something. It's the only way I can like really think to do it is to put it and then hope. I'm gonna name that blush. We will also consider adding a nose shadow, just because I like adding nose shadow. Except if I do that, it has to be like this. And then I have to add the actual nose onto here. I think that's how I have to construct it if I want to have the nose shadow. And also make sure that I have that done. Sort of want to change the color of top lip. I think that looks a bit better. Okay, I think that's the work I will do for now on the face. I will leave myself some notes though. These white colors. What's this folder? Eyes. Well, I should put nose tip, nose shadow. What's this spot? Oh, this is just the base. Base face. So realize that the color is slightly off on the nose base. There we go. So debating on if I want to have different color lines for this. See what it looks like. No, I don't really like that. Maybe if it was like... no, I still don't. Maybe it was bright red. Bright red might work, just to show that's different. I kind of like that. We'll see. But that's about the work I'm going to do on the face for now. I'm going to make a layer called notes, so I don't lose track of anything, because I undoubtedly will. Okay. The rest that needs to be done. No symmetry. Struct mouth parts. Thanks. Put up eye parts. to make the mouth, I have to cut up the eyes. Oh, and eye shading and highlights. And also, I feel like I'm forgetting some. Oh god. Oh no, where'd it go? Okay, here it is. Cut up lines. These ones need to be cut. These have to be cut. But just these. The eyelashes are going to be cut up as both colored and lines. And oh, I remember what I forgot to do. This part. Let's see. I don't really know. I think you're supposed to, at least a part of me feels like you're supposed to extend the, what do you call it? The upper and lower eyelids to cover this little skin part around the eyes. So it should be like this, but the eyelids are supposed to color it. Not sure. I will figure it out. Are you going to make a left and right facing for the nose or just forward facing? I don't personally know how to make right and I don't know how to make left and right facing for the nose, so it's something I'm going to look up later. Consider right and left facing parts for nose. Okay. Now we'll look that up. So that's what I'm going to do for the face. Put that back there. I think I will do the ears next, actually. Yes, make a layer for the tear duct for when the eyes are closed. Okay. I will figure it out. Uh-oh. I do color. That. And then I'll fix it. Into here. Fix that. Go. We're gonna change the lines of these probably to the same as this. Really. Middle of ear is going to be just a little bit darker. Yeah. There we go. Just a little bit darker. And we got the back of the ear. which is just the red again. Oh boy. This far. Oh. And make problems for ourselves, I guess. Yeah, that matches. That's pretty much the ears, I think, though. I don't think I need to do anything else for them. Well, besides combine their layers, of course. I'll do the hair. Those ones I can't be so lazy on, so sad. We are gonna change their colors though. Go. So we'll do this one first. Very front. I'm gonna have to hide some layers so I can make sure that everything's colored in properly. This is what I get for choosing white hair, huh? I don't know if I'm ambitious enough to add hair shading. No, it's something that some VTubers do, hair shading and hair shine, but I'm fine with saying that I'm a coward. Just real quick. Reference my own picture, make sure I'm doing it right. Definitely know my own design really well. So good. Use the middle thing. These have to go underneath the middle. really like the thing that I've been seeing lately, where when the eye goes behind their hair, the lines of their eyes still show up behind the hair as like a different color. And that's really cool. I have no idea how they do it. I'd like to learn one day. Make their lights a little bit darker since they're behind. Only a little bit. I guess I could do the back hair. Maybe I should do this, actually. Maybe the neck shadow should be separate. I'm not that ambitious though. Well, maybe it's not an issue of if I'm ambitious or not so much as I should probably just do it. You ever get really far into something and then think, I should scrap this? That's what I'm with. That's where I'm at right now. Right now I'm thinking about if I want to make sure all of these things look completely perfect behind the head for the very slight chance that they might get seen. Extremely slight chance, but I'm not sure if it's worth the work. But conversely, I know that if I am wrong and it is seen, then I will spend more time fixing it, so I might as well just do it now. I don't know how people work with Live2D. I think perhaps if I studied it a bit more, I could be a bit more efficient with things like this. But for now, because I'm really just an amateur and I only know the base things of what's needed, that's going to take me a bit longer to do any of these things. So don't know if this will translate fully. Oh, goodbye, Joe. Have a good night. Oh, and thank you for coming to stream. I'm so sorry. I'm very I'm trying to think so hard about how to do live 2D. So I'm extremely distracted. Uh-oh. Where is this piece? Excuse me. You're in here. But where? No. Aha, there it is. Uh-oh. It's fine. Recoverable. What's that? There's the hat. Trying to think if I need to do anything else really. I had the shadow to the bun because I felt like it needed it, but the rest of the hair might need it too because it looks sort of out of place when it's the only thing that's there. But also when it's not there, it's just sort of I might decide on that later, honestly. I got so much work to do. Live2D, it's hard. Let me see. Face. That's the face. Those are my notes. Where did my ruler go? We're not sure. Wait, I found it. I'll leave that on there. Nah. Trash that. Do you think, though? I'm not gonna change those, but I change the line colors on these just so it blends in a bit more and it doesn't look, I don't know. It doesn't look like that. But, I wonder if there's a way that if the line moves somewhere in 2D, it gets like a mask or something. Maybe that's how they do the eye lines being different color. So that would be very handy. Because I'll color these ones. See, but I mean that's a live 2D head for the most part. The mouth still needs to be made, but I'm gonna do that another day. Also have to figure out how nose turn, because I'm very unfamiliar with it. To be honest, I was gonna maybe just do a static, static looking forward but blink sometimes model, but we'll see. No, I don't. That looks medium big. What do you have? I wonder if I can find a live 2D person I can just consult with, and I show them the file and then they just tell me everything I did wrong and how to fix it. That might be nice, because then I could learn something, I guess. Versus right now, which is trying to remember stuff, maybe failing slightly. Undershirt. Color. You want the symmetry tool for this one. I maybe shouldn't be doing this with all the hair in the way, but it's probably fine. I don't think the undershirt really needs lines, and it's already such a dark color. But I do think I will just be extra safe with it still and have it go all the way down that way. I don't know if it'll look odd without having lines since everything else does, but I mean, I don't mind it. But also might need a... Maybe it also needs a shadow, potentially. I'm not sure. Never known how cloth works. Not sure if I'll ever know. Sure, if I want to keep that or not. I'm gonna leave it alone for now, though. I say as I immediately go back to it. Don't ask me questions. I have no method. I have no reasons. I'm just a fool in fox clothing. Undershirt. Kimono will go over top that. No. I should also fix this while I'm at it. Doesn't look like that. I'll eventually have to put this whole picture in like on a dark background so I can see when there are pieces that look like that. It bothers me personally, but I don't know if other people see it, so potentially shouldn't have to fix it, but I do anyways. I also like this sort of crossing over the front. I think it's cute. What's that? Not be using the symmetry tool for slightly obvious reasons. Though I do wonder, for clothes, I wonder if I'm going to separate this and this and this. I know the arms are going to be actually, let me just figure this out real quick. I know the arms are going to be separated. It's going to be something like this behind, and then cut basically something like this. I might even want to cut up the undershirt just for movement purposes, but I'm not sure. So I'd mostly just want to... The arms are being cut up. I think I am actually gonna end up cutting this part too. Yeah, I think that part's actually going to end up being cut. Yeah, because it just makes sense. Because this part would move separately. Well, not fully separately, but at least a bit more. Yeah. I think I think the neck has to be like almost fully cut. Because I think it's gonna be Nick. Then like this part, and then this part will just be under for coverage. But I think it's basically gonna be cut up like that on the undershirt. So I think, yeah, it's all cut up. I'll erase this real quick just for my own note purposes. That's how I'm gonna cut up the thingy. And then besides that, this is going to be a piece of the Tatsuki. Also be a piece by itself. I'm not sure about the bow, because it is just a bow, but perhaps these parts would be interesting if they moved. And if they did, that means this is a 3-part piece too. I'm not even tackling the arms yet because it's ooh. Yeah, it's a whole other project, I think, for another day. I do think I'm going to make a behind pieces of the kimono. Have the actual pieces here. Or at least about there. This is going underneath the Tatsuki band. That has to bend in to hide into the obi. This will be another piece by itself. Tatsuki will go. This part has to be like that. Oh, actually, this part would go over the Tatsuki one. Yeah, it would. That's why it looks weird. That's why it looks weird. Okay. Sometimes you can tell something looks strange, but you don't know why it looks strange.